Advent is the season of unexpected news, unexpected emotions, and unexpected journeys. The vision of God stepping into the pain of the world had been expected, foretold, and longed for throughout generations. Yet, the waiting game forged ruts, saturated with apathy, hopelessness, and doubt, and paved the way for the glory of the unexpected, which was to be revealed. May you experience this Christmas season with an open and curious heart, ready to explore the unpredictable, learn from its wisdom, and embrace its beauty.
Harper was about 18 months old, and we weren't really planning on getting pregnant that soon, but surprise. So we found out we were pregnant, super excited, and got our doctor's appointment scheduled to go listen to baby's heartbeat and find out what was next. And went to the doctor and heard her heartbeat. Yep, everything looks great. Let's do, regular blood work and check all the boxes, same thing that we did with Harper, and go from there. My prenatal testing had come back with a flag for trisomy 21, also known as Down syndrome, and we needed to go see a high-risk OBGYN doctor the next day. So that's what we did.
It was kind of one of those moments in life where you just black out, and I just took action. I could tell that she was very upset, and so I just jumped into action and said, you know what, we got this, we were chosen for this, it's gonna be okay.
Hearing Wade's calm and collected self just say, we've got this, we can do this, and we were chosen for this, just helped me be resilient in that moment. Charlie is everything we never knew we needed, is the way I like to say it. She has changed our life in so many ways. She has opened our eyes to what it means to truly love someone without, unconditionally. I think that she's the most positive, happy person I've ever had the opportunity to know. And I think that she just really has opened our eyes to being what it really means to be empathetic towards other people and be kind, because that's what she does every day.
I think that she truly brings more joy than we ever thought possible. I think that she's just determined. There's little things that we never even have to think about, as far as you just do them, and she has to work harder than most, but she does it in a very happy way. I think that she is gonna teach us and our family a lot as we go through life. I think she's changed our perspective on a lot of things that we didn't even know we needed. She's truly the biggest blessing.
Mm-hmm. Harper, when we told her that she was going to have a baby sister, I think she was too young to understand what that meant at the time. But ever since Charlie came along, she has really embraced her. And I think that having Charlie and just that truly pure and kind soul has really impacted Harper in that way as well. So, I look forward to the perspective that Harper will have from the age of 2 that we never had until we were in our 30s.
Seeing Harper be the big sister, she's completely, she's a wild child, but she's that's my sister, yeah. And I got her back no matter what. And Charlie is just in awe of everything that Harper does. She'll just see her, and she's done this her whole life. She just stares at Harper and watches her. The most fascinating thing to her. And now that they're able to interact a little bit more, it's...
When I got the diagnosis, and as things were progressing and, visiting with the doctors, and, we were going down the road, We didn't know 100% whether Charlie had Down syndrome or not. We were at elevated risk, that's all we knew. So I put my story out there because I felt like I needed to share it. I did it knowing that I could get, negative comments or not, but it just felt better sharing it because I knew I couldn't have been the only person going through it. And turns out one of my close friends said, "Hey, I know someone who lives in Littleton who has a child with Down syndrome. Can I connect you guys?" And we connected with that family, and they had nothing but great things to say. We got to meet their child, and that's when we knew, for sure we're going into this. We're not alone, and there are tons of resources, especially in the Denver community. And so we felt very supported at that point.
We first became a part of Abiding Hope through Charlie's baptism. We passed by it every single day, but we didn't know too much about it. So we knew it more through the eyes of the preschool, like her siblings went there back in the day. And so it was a really interesting way to find out about it. But from the moment we walked in and did the baptism and made that connection, we knew that we found something special that we didn't know in our local community. And now that our kids go to the preschool and we just see the community at Abiding Hope, we feel truly blessed that we were placed in this area and placed in that church for a reason. It's one of those things that you can't explain, but we're certainly glad it happened.
When you go through some of these unexpected events in life, I feel that's when you lean into your faith sometimes the most. And this was a moment for me where I felt like, whoa, like this is a lot, but God's got us. Just that warm hug from God. You've got this. You can do it. You can do hard things. You've done hard things and you'll get through it. And hindsight's a great thing. I think if I could look back and tell myself 2 years ago, this amazing journey I was going to be on and the transformation that it's done for myself, my relationship with both of my kids and my husband, I'd be like, what are you afraid of? There's nothing to be afraid of. It has been so amazing, and I'm so thankful to have had God with me through this journey.
I think for me, it was kind of a progression. You get news that you weren't expecting. I really had to work to get to a mind shift, and I did that through praying every single night. Are we going to be okay? Will we be okay? And I came to the realization that through God and through the community that we have, that we were going to be okay. And then I met the baby, and it changed me more. And rather than wanting for things to be different or praying for things to be different, it just became a blessing. And now my prayers are, thank you for this family. Thank you for this great life that we have. Like, is it hard? Is it challenging? Every single day, but I wouldn't want it any other way.
Advent is the season of preparation. It's a season where we look to the inbreaking of God's reign into our lives. But yet sometimes, despite all our preparation, things happen that we just cannot expect. Today we heard the story of Ashley and Wade Ager and the news of their darling daughter, Charlie, having that diagnosis of having Down syndrome. What I found remarkable in this moment was how quickly their hearts embraced the unexpected. Sometimes it's hard for us when those things come to us that are out of our control, that we want to fight and repel those things. But I feel like their story is a little like Mary's story, that at the end she put her arms around that baby, that Harper as well, and Wade and Ashley threw their arms around Charlie. And maybe there's a moment for us that we are called to embrace the unexpected. Our lives are not always in our control. We can spend our time fighting it, or we can embrace those things that come to us and learn to live with them and to see those wonderful ways that God is working in those moments in very unexpected ways to show us that the reign of God is breaking in. What's happening in your life right now that maybe you're fighting and you're having a hard time feeling in control? What would it look for you to embrace that unexpected thing and to see where God is working in that moment. I'd like to share a prayer with you from a wonderful Roman Catholic nun and writer named Macrina Wiedeker called Prayers for Standing on Tiptoe. On tiptoe we stand, Lord Jesus, eagerly awaiting your full revelation, always expecting you to come some more. Our hands and hearts are open to your grace, our lives still waiting for the fullness of your presence. We are those who have been promised a kingdom we can never forget, yet we have a foot in both worlds, and so we stumble. But still we stand on tiptoe, owning our kingdom-loving hearts and our earth eyes. We lean forward and hope.